Hello and welcome back to the final episode of this week, of whatever week this goes up on. We're sitting here at this one final roadblock before we finally get into the latter half of this trial. We're going to talk to Miss Andrews and try to break her psych locks, so let's get to it. Good evening, Mr. Wright. Wow, we just got right into it. We actually did just get right into it, like I just said. Holy, wow. Incredible. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Alright, well, things have already... he's just a little awkward right off the bat. Alright. Tell us what you know. Miss Andrews. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. OnGuard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. OnGuard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said, revenge. So are you saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Which would be... Miss Celeste. I'm like 99% person. This is person sure this is the person we want. 99% sure that this is the person. That this is the percent we want. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impas' suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does it have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. OnGuard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impa and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Yes, that would be with the brand new photo that we got that's perfectly encapsulated in a neat little frame. With love, Celeste. This is a photo of Miss Impa, correct? Miss Impa. She looks younger than when she passed away, though. W. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impa's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I'm the one asking the questions. Now, rhetorical this. Retort this. I found this at Mr. OnGuard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Oh, there it goes. Down it goes. Unlock successful. All right. Miss Andrews, why did you frame our very own Matt OnGuard? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corda didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. OnGuard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Oh, here we go. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. That's nice. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. Oh, that's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and myself. Dang, that is pretty heavy-handed. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Korda have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride, you know, that is... If he actually dumped Celeste just because she was with Matt before, holy, that is actually some worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were already fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor missing Pa. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of not feeling bad for Korda. No, I mean, I still feel bad that he got murdered, but still. What a little bit of a douche. And that wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. Oh man, this is all sorts of screwed up. What is going on here? This is awful. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. God, hiding someone's suicide notes? Just as a way to one-up your rival? Because now you have, like, this whole account dealio? Aw, this sucks. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Hey, he'd be more refreshing like a Coca-Cola burning your throat. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. God. Even, this is dirty. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. Hero of heroes, and that was at the press conference after the stage show. Dressed in a superhero costume of all things. You're supposed to be a hero, not a villain. I know all about it, because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. Now that makes sense as to why she'd want to burn the suicide note. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? That man. I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation or with what I know now. Ah. To be continued. Ah. Yeah, I'll save my progress up to this point. Oh. Man. No one's innocent in this case. Holy. Wow. Not a single one of these people have their hands free of blood or guilt. Gosh dang. I don't know. That one... This case is hitting a little hard, not gonna lie. This case has been enjoyable so far to, I guess, read and listen to. Or, narrate. I guess that's basically what I'm doing. I don't know what you want to call what I'm doing, but taking the story in, I feel like this might just be, the most, encasing case to date, if that makes sense. I'm engrossed. Not gonna lie. This has got me. This is holding my attention. There were times in the previous two cases of this game where I was, kind of just, snoozing through it, but man, I'm excited to see what happens, so. I would have called the episode there, but we're still got a few minutes on screen time, so we'll go for at least a little while longer. Oh. I remember this. Huff. Huff. Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my god, it's the Castlevania judge. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Oh! I smashed my hand. Oops. That was meant for you. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. Yeah, that does remind me. I think that was the opening, right? As if this day had been something. I missed it. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. March 23rd. The time's finally flipped on over. And, yeah. 9:43 a.m. District Court. We're standing in court, baby. It's finally come to this. Next time on Hooky Hour, we will get right into this court case. Until then, we'll just listen to the sick ringtone as we get played out. All right. See you later. Bye.